What's up? What's up? How is everybody doing? Give me a big yes in the chat box if you can hear me and if you can hear my voice well. All right, I'm gonna flip my webcam on and there we go. Live, coming to you live from, well, not anywhere cool, just my home office. So it's not like I can say live from the New York studios. No, just live from the house. So hopefully you all are doing well, and you're here having had a phenomenal Thanksgiving holiday with your family and friends if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And hopefully everyone is here safe and excited about launching a new business, excited about the opportunity that presents itself each and every day. We got so much to be thankful for, so much to be excited about, and as long as we keep our focus on that, it can move us in the right direction. So super excited to have all of you here. Do me a favor. I don't ask you to do this much, but I want you to do it for me today. If you are a member of our Facebook group, you see the link right there on the screen. It's go.vsc.com/group. Let me just highlight it for you right here. That one, if you could, go to our Facebook group right now and just say, I'm live on the Success Connection. I'm live on the, just pound that. Just let everybody know you're live on the Success Connection. I'm gonna send Nick into the Facebook group to pick one winner, and we're gonna give away $50 just right off the bat to somebody who posts in the Facebook group that you are live on the Success Connection. Tell other people to get on, tell other people they don't wanna miss out. Look, at the end of the day, like, who doesn't want to be, who doesn't want to be on the Success Connection, right? Getting free businesses, learning how to build your business, and truly, having the opportunity to be successful. So I'm super excited about it. Go ahead, post in the group. I never bring up the Facebook group while I'm live on here, and it's just because sometimes with Facebook and GoToWebinar, it'll just like freeze. So I can't see if you're posting, but Nick will be taking a look and commenting on somebody's post and giving away $50 for me. All right. And of course, as always, if you are new to the Success Connection and this is your first night with us, I want to thank you for being here. I want to welcome you. Right. I think you've picked a great time to join us right before the new year. We're going to be starting a new business build very soon, so you'll get in on the front end of building a new business. But it is important, obviously, to reiterate what I should, like I said, I should record myself and just press play at this particular point in the Success Connection every week. But this is a webinar for everybody. This is not a continuation. If you are own Partner with Anthony, Ambassador Program, or any of our other trainings, okay? This is not a continuation of any of those trainings. So if you're new and you're here and you're like, okay, how do I do the Ambassador Program? Well, this is not for that, okay? This is totally different. This webinar is something I've been doing for 6 years for everybody. Every student that's on here, every student that we have gets access to this. So it's a one for all, right? And we build businesses together. So we get on here and we work through the process of building a business, building a funnel, building a product, building a members area, connecting it all together, launching it, and then making money from it. There's lots of people that have made money from the completely free businesses that we build for you guys. So really great opportunity for you to be able to have some success. And of course, if you are an existing student, like I always say, thank you for being an existing student. Thank you for being awesome. And we appreciate it, appreciate you coming back and giving me some time and to talk with you and to educate you, to help you. Last week we had almost 900, 800, maybe 800 people live on Thanksgiving Day. I don't think there's anybody else on the planet that has 800-ish people live on a webinar on Thanksgiving. Well, it's Thanksgiving night, right? Like, very few people do that, but that's how motivated we are. That's how driven we are as a community to be successful, you know, is that you guys show up. I show up for you, you show up for me. And that's how it should work, right? So I want to thank all of you that did attend. And of course, if you didn't attend, trust me, by no means was it, would I ever judge you for not attending during a holiday, right? But for the last 6-ish years, I have spent my Thanksgiving nights doing the Success Connection webinars. So it's I've been here for 6 years, going strong, right? Going strong. Want to talk to you a little bit about tonight and what we're going to be covering and what we're going to be doing. Tonight, I'm going to be giving you webinar registration pages, and I'm going to go over with you how and why these webinar registration pages work so well in your full stack business, okay? Then next week, I'm going to actually give you the webinar, the video for everything. We're done. Next week, we're done, okay, with the full stack business. It's been a long process building this out, but I do hope that it's taught you all the process of funnel stacking and how to, you know, take traffic from one and feed it into another and truly be able to build a real business, because that's what we're out here doing, right? We're out here building a real business. We're not out here to just play around, make a few dollars. This is not like a stock market play where you play one pick, you know, or betting on sports, and it's like, we're going to bet this one thing and it's going to make money this one time. The idea is for this to make money for years to come, right? And to build a really successful business. So there are a few things I had jotted down that I want to go over with you. All right. And I'll show you my whiteboard in just a second, but I want to get it set up to where, all right, let's see. Okay. A couple of quick announcements, okay? What's coming up? All right, and these are just some announcements of things that are coming up, you know, kind of after we get through, you know, this process, after we're finished with this. This is just kind of a what's going on with the company right now, right? What we're doing. Number one, if you have the ambassador program, okay, and somebody made a comment last week, I think, in the Facebook group that we haven't finished it. Next week, it'll be complete. And this will be 2.0, right? So there's some funnels in 2.0 that are not completed yet. And that just was because of dev work. We had a lot of development time that needed to go into it to make it work better for you, really. It's just ideas I come up with. And so some of those funnels we could not release until that dev work was done. Hopefully that makes sense. So that'll be done next week, okay? Partner with Anthony. All right, we are going to release new modules January 2021. All right, so you guys know Partner with Anthony has been, it's a great program, but you get to the end eventually, right? And that's because, like I said, I didn't want to just add content. I didn't want to just add training to it just for the heck of it, just to have it. I needed to know that it was necessary. I needed to know that it would work. I needed to know that it made any sense whatsoever, right? It does. There's a few things we're going to add. We're going to add them in 2021, okay, January. Number 3, we are doing a traffic boot camp. This is free in January 2021. Okay, we're going to do an all-out traffic boot camp in January that is focused on the best ways to get traffic in the new year, okay? Traffic to Partner with Anthony, to Ambassador, to whatever. That's coming up January 2021. I'll have a special, again, it's free boot camp. I have a special guest coming on with me that's worked with me for years and years and years. Actually moved to Mississippi for a while and worked with me. And he just does some really ninja underground awesome stuff with traffic. And I asked him if he could come and teach. He said he couldn't right now, but he could in January. And I said, okay, let's do it. So we're going to be releasing the date for that pretty soon. Again, that's free, not cost you anything. I'm just kind of telling you where the evolution of some of our training is going. And then number 4 is we're releasing a new course in January, and this will be January 2021, and it's called Build, Send, Profit with Anthony. This is going to be just like Partner with Anthony, but it's going to focus just on building your email marketing business. There's going to be kind of like Partner with Anthony has the opportunity to partner with me on certain things, so will this. It'll be an opportunity to partner with me to build your email list. My whole reasoning behind this is, obviously, if you have this and you build a good email list, you can promote Partner with Anthony, right? So essentially, I'm going to be able to help you in both ways, but you can also promote this course, Build, Send, Profit with Anthony, right? So it's going to operate just like Partner with Anthony, in that you'll be able to promote it, you'll be able to make money from it, all of that stuff, but it's going to help you build your list. And then the last thing is we're going to have a challenge 2021. We're going to release our very first challenge, right? So we've never done a real challenge like the stuff that you guys see a lot of people do, but we're going to release our first challenge, and that challenge is going to be geared towards helping those of you that have Partner with Anthony in the Ambassador program to build your business, get more traffic, generate more revenue, all for 2021. So this is kind of the agenda for January of 2021. And then of course, the status of some of the more prominent courses that you guys are currently involved in. So everybody good with that? Just say yes if you are. Okay, awesome. Very good. One more thing, okay. Let's see. Note. All right. How many of you on this webinar right now have made money and earned commissions with the Partner with Anthony program? Just say yes in the chat box if you have. Yes? Okay, I see lots of yeses coming in. All right, keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. Okay, I want to ask you to do something for me, okay? This is really this is for us. We really want to know this, okay? If you could, if you earned money with Partner with Anthony, here's what we need. We need 1, we need the screenshots, which is the proof, okay? 2, we need you to post in the Facebook group with hashtag PWA profits with an S, PWA profits, okay? Number 3, video testimonial link. So you can film this, put it anywhere, YouTube, whatever, right? This is optional, but we prefer it if you can. But what we really want is screenshots, and in your post, your total money earned, okay? So in other words, if you've made money with ClickFunnels, because through Partner with Anthony, you can make money with ClickFunnels, we want a screenshot of that along with your Partner with Anthony account, and we want to know how much money you've made with Partner with Anthony. I'm going to tell you why we're doing this, why I'm asking you to do this. In our Facebook group, I kind of went off last week on a couple of people because all they do is whine and complain, right? Wah, you said a 5-year-old could make money with Partner with Anthony, but I haven't been able to. Well, first of all, I never said that, okay? I never said partner with Anthony, a 5-year-old could make money with it. In fact, I've never said a 5-year-old can make money with anything that we do, right? Again, goes back to what I talked about last week, the story in your head versus the story that's playing out for people to see, you know, reality versus fiction. A lot of people get stuck in a fictional world where all of their faults are because of somebody else. All of their failures are because somebody wronged them. You know, all of their lack of success is because somebody took it from them, or somebody pushed them down, or somebody lied to them. But the fact of the matter is they never stop and look in the mirror and say, wow, actually, all of this is my fault, right? And before we get into tonight's training and we dive into actual webinar registration pages and such, I just think it's very important that all of you realize if you haven't had success, it is not my fault. It flat out just isn't. I love y'all, right? I show up for you every week. I don't know anybody else that does this. I don't know anybody else that shows up every single week. It's been a bad year, right? 2020 hasn't been easy on any of us mentally, right? But I still show up, put my game face on, and I teach you every Thursday night, right? And I always will. But if you're not successful, it isn't my fault. It isn't because I didn't provide you with the right training. It isn't because I offered an upsell sometime along the way and now you're mad. That's an excuse, right? There are plenty of people that have had success. And what I'd like to do is compile some of those, right? I'd like to have a post that I can refer to when these knuckleheads go in the group and say, nope, has anybody ever made $1? We can just say, well, search for the hashtag PWA profits and then, move along. Because ultimately, it's not about other people's success. It's not about how much money other people made, right? It's about how much money you made and how much time you put in and how much effort you put in and how much you showed up, right? To do the things that you need to do to be successful. But a lot of times we like to blame other people, anybody but ourselves, for our deficiencies, right? It's unfortunate because when you post that kind of nonsense in a group setting, sorry, I'm choking. I don't know what's going on. I mean, literally, I'm choking. Apologies. Wow. Oh man, I have sinus drainage right now. I wasn't going to get on here and whine about it, but it just must have something happened. I don't know. Okay, sorry about that. I was literally choking. I don't know if you can see my eyes watering, but okay, I think I'm back. Wow, but sometimes people get on here, and in this group setting, in our Facebook group, they post all this nonsense, and then people see it, and it just robs people of their motivation, of their happiness, of their dedication. I saw a lady post that she just joined the Ambassador Club, and she said now her stomach is sick because she's seen all these posts. There hasn't been any post that said the Ambassador program is a scam. No, it's, you know what it is? It's either A, people that haven't even bought it, that like to chime in, or B, it's people that have bought it and never used it, right? You don't see Paulo that's made like $10,000 with it posting. You don't see these guys that are making $10, $12, $14,000 in a month with it posting in the Facebook group because they're busy making money, right? Not telling you that it's possible. That's my job. My job is to tell you that it's possible, not everybody else's, right? So at the end of the day, I would love if you would do this. Here's the downside. I cannot offer you money for testimonials. That's illegal. So what I can do is ask you to please do this, right? If you are successful at Partner with Anthony, I cannot offer you money because it is illegal for me to pay you for a testimonial. It's not ethical. But I would love if you could post your proof screenshots, and if we could light our Facebook up. Look, if you could light our group up like a house for Christmas, I would love it. I would be so appreciative. In fact, I may just get so excited that I give away an epic gift next week to everybody, not just the people that post testimonials, but everybody. If I just see it lit up tonight. How many of you are going to light it up for me tonight? Just say yes. Okay. All right. I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Very good. Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad that you will all be lighting it up. Now, with that said, let's get into tonight's training. Okay, I've got assets for you. I've got pages to give you tonight, which is awesome. All right. For those of you that are new, understand we've got 3 phases of business. Okay, 3 phases of funnels. All right. Okay. Phase 1 is our free book funnel. Okay. Phase 2 is our list building academy course, okay, which is low ticket. And phase 3 is the email profits masterclass. Okay, and this is high ticket. Okay. Now, these particular funnels, we have basically found a way to link them, okay, like this, so that when we bring traffic into one, we can activate all of them. And the way that that works, and the way that it makes sense, right, is because, look, it's kind of like delayed upsells, right? I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, your goal is to take people through and ascend them through your business, right? So if someone is on your value, you call it the value ladder, right? And essentially, the value ladder goes like this. So it's constantly climbing, all right? It starts here with the free book, okay? Then it goes to the low ticket, and then it goes to the high ticket, okay? And basically, if a person steps onto the value chain right here at the free book, our goal is to ascend this person up here, right? We want them to be moving up. We want them to be buying more products from us. We want them to buy our more expensive products from us, right? That's the goal for any digital marketer, right? Is to ascend people. So when we start these funnels, right, we start them off with basically a free book offer, okay? So we start them off with a free book that asks for their email address. That free book offer sends them to a thank you page, okay? Thank you page. And on that thank you page, we put a link, okay? And that link is what's going to activate phase 2. So this is, we'll call it P1 right here. And we've built this for you. I know some of you are new. Check this out. This whole funnel, let me see if I can zoom in. This whole funnel here is built for you. Like, we did this for you already. So check this out. This is your opt-in page, okay? It's really awesome, actually. It's a really good page. It's the opt-in page plus the book. And then here is the thank you page. It takes me 2 seconds to show you this and visualize this. And it's important for all of you who are doing this and who are going to do this to focus on it every time I reiterate it. And you're like, oh my gosh, Anthony repeats himself. Well, let me tell you something. I'm actually studying right now stock options. Let me tell you what I do. I bought a course. I bought a $2,000 course, and it's $697 per month. And I know the guy that put it out, but I bought it anyway because I want to truly, I practice what I preach. I tell you, if you don't invest in yourself, if you don't invest in the course, you probably won't use it. You probably just forget about it, right? But if you spend your hard-earned money on it, you'll pay a little more attention to it. And I'm the same way. I'm no different than you. So I'm studying this stock options course. And the guy asked me, he sent me a message. He said, how far through the course are you? And I said, I'm through module 2, right? And he's like, but you've had it for like 3 weeks. And I said, yeah, I have. And he said, well, are you not doing anything? And I said, oh no, I'm doing something. I just keep rewatching it. Check this out. You can't make this stuff up. These are notes that I take, I don't know if you can see it, on his course. In the money, shaded, more intrinsic value. You pay more, but a better chance of making money. Like, I'm literally taking notes down this page from his course in my notebook, which is the same notebook where I keep up with my lesson planning for Success Connection. But anyway, the point is, is I watch the same module 5 to 10 times. So if it's a 15-minute module, I'm going to have an hour, hour and 15 minutes in it where I watch it and then I watch it again and I watch it again. And I let a few days go by and I watch it again until I can recite lesson 1. I understand lesson 1 and I move to lesson 2. What I don't do is watch lesson 1 and move right on, right? Which is what a lot of you want to do, right? There is so much value when you are learning something that you don't know, that you can't understand, that you can't intrinsically understand. You can't picture the whole process in your head like I can of building out one of these funnel stacks, right? There is so much value in hearing the same thing over and over and seeing it drawn in different ways. You'll notice I draw things, but I'll draw it in different ways. Like tonight, I drew it a little bit differently than I did the last time. I'm constantly trying to show you how to connect these things. I had some people in our Facebook group kind of whine and say, Anthony says the same thing for the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes every night about this, how to connect the funnels. Yes, I do. And I do that for a reason, not because I enjoy sitting here saying the same thing over and over again. If I thought that I could teach you and you could be successful with this, and I only needed to spend 15 minutes and just show you the new stuff, well, the success connection would be 15 minutes long instead of an hour long. I would have more time with my family, and I wouldn't miss football every Thursday. Luckily, I don't think football's even on tonight, though. And everybody would be happy. But guess what? It wouldn't be doing you any good. Going over things is important, right? That's how I learn. So that's how I teach. I teach you the same way that I teach myself, or I learn from people who are teaching me, okay? So you've got your free book. It goes to your thank you page. Note that on your, I'll kind of walk you through this, but in your student resource page, which I'll give you access to if you don't have it, this sits right here. You can see it says free book, opt-in page, thank you page, boom. When you click this download button, it's going to give you this whole funnel, which includes this page and this page. You might be saying, but Anthony, I don't have this book. That's okay too. It's right here. Your 4 steps to a profitable email list book. We wrote it. We produced it. It's yours. You're welcome. Okay, now, do you see where this says unannounced bonus training? Watch my list building or building a list demo training, right? Well, that is where we get into connecting to phase 2, which is a sales page for List Building Academy. Now, this is a low ticket offer. Most people argue with me about selling low ticket products, and they say, Anthony, you must have, I'm standing up, so I just put my knee on my chair, take some weight off my knees. They say, Anthony, you must have a high ticket product. It's the only way to make money. I beg to differ. Actually, the low ticket product for me this year has made way more money than the high ticket product, way more. And it's because you get a better adoption rate. Listen, if you charge somewhere between $7 and $9 for this low ticket product, you're going to increase your conversion rate drastically. Then what you do is when somebody buys, you push them over here to what we call upsell 1, and this is done for you funnels. Okay, done for you funnels. My suggestion is charge $97 for this. If somebody says no to that, they go here to what we call downsell 1, which is basically half of the done for you funnels. So if you offer 10 done for you funnels, you can offer 5 done for you funnels here. Usually charge $47 to $57 here. You get to choose these prices, okay? This is your funnel, your business. I just give you all the assets, okay? From upsell 1, you're gonna go to upsell 2, which is done for you lead magnets, which is basically books. Okay, it's done for you ebooks. No matter if you take upsell 1 or downsell 1, you still go to this upsell 2 page. Then, no matter what you've done, what you bought, what you haven't bought, you go to the thank you page with your order info. Now let's take a look at these pages, okay? Because it's important. Visualize. Remember, slow yourself down a little bit. Visualize, okay? All right. You have your sales page, okay? Someone will visit this page. Let me just slide it over here, okay? When somebody comes here, they click on this list building demo, boom. They go here to this sales page where we've already written the copy for you and everything, all right? To be able to sell your List Building Academy product, which again, we built the product for you already. The members area, the course, the content of all that, it's all done. There's a link to it. I'll show you right here. Look, you go in here and check this out. You've got the List Building Academy logo. You've got the List Building Academy membership area. That's what you're selling. You've got your List Building Academy videos and the course outline. All of this, okay, is done. Just like that. Make sense, everybody? Okay, very good. Also, we talked to you about some of the upsells, okay? Here are the videos for the upsell and downsell page to allow you to sell. So check this out. When you go in here, you've got an upsell page, but guess what? You don't have to do this on your own. Look, it's got a video of me in there selling it for you. All right, so look, watch the path, opt in. Thank you. Oh, special bonus? Okay, let me check it out. Wait, you mean I can get a list building course for $7? I'll take it. You mean you can do all these funnels for me? Awesome, I'd like to upgrade my order. Or, no man, I don't want to upgrade my order. I don't want to spend that money right now. And so then we go here to our downsell page. So remember, this is the visualization. There's your downsell page where this video is me telling people that they can get it for a cheaper price if they just take less done for you funnels. And then no matter what, if they say yes or they say no, we take them over here to upsell 2. Oh gosh, ClickFunnels logged me out. Hold on. Let me back in. It's because I have 5,000 pages open. There we go. All right, I'm back. And we're back. All right. So then we go here to upsell 2. Now these pages might look the same to you, but they're not. These videos are different. See how this video is 5 minutes and 29 seconds. That one's 2 minutes and 23. That one's 8 minutes and 40. So this is upsell 2, okay? Once they're done with that, all right, that's when you send them over here to this page, okay? And this is the order confirmed page, all right? So this is where all of your information goes here, okay? Basically order information. ClickFunnels will put that in if you're selling this through ClickFunnels. But then you want to have a link to your Email Profits Masterclass. This is where we get into basically tonight's assets, okay? We're here on the thank you page, like right here. Does everybody see where we went through? Does everybody see where we went through all these pages? Yes? Okay. Does everybody understand why we do that? Okay, here's the important thing. Because this price point is really low, okay, our conversion rate from sales page to upsell page can be somewhere north of 5%, right? Now, I mean, it could be higher than that, I don't know. Usually on a low ticket product or certainly high ticket product, you're at like 1%, okay? So what happens is you get 5 times the eyeballs on this upsell, okay? Which will help you to increase the average order value. So how much money you actually make from this funnel, even though the price is $7, if people are taking your $97 offer here, and by the way, we usually offer this for $97 as well. So if people are taking the $97 offer, you could end up with somebody spending like $210 or so with you, over 200 bucks with you. Think about that, all from a $7 purchase. The point is you got to get them through the door, okay? I'm gonna give you a prime example of how people are once they go through a door, okay? And we kind of call this, you know, if you will, this is like the figure of speech. This is like the door, okay? This is the door, all right? Let me explain something to you. This is basic human psychology. As we move through steps, we are more likely to finish a process. We are also more likely to have an affinity for that process. So what that means is, for instance, if I never go to high school, I'm not likely to finish. If I go to high school and I make it all the many steps, right? Or if I go to school, I go to first grade, then I go to second grade, then I go to third grade, I'm completing steps. I feel like if I don't finish in 12th grade, that I have somehow wasted all of my time, all of my energy, all of my money, because I haven't finished that process, right? I've taken a few of the steps, but haven't finished the process. I'm far more likely to go to college if I finish high school than I am if I get my GED and don't finish high school. These are statistics, you can look them up. People have an affinity with finishing a process. They also become more invested as time goes on. For example, my wife loves dogs. Some of you have probably heard me say this. She would be fostering animals in our house every week if I would let her. And I am the exact opposite. I like I love my dogs, but I'm not really jumping up and down to have more dogs, right? It just isn't my thing. I love dogs, just the ones I got, right? But once they come through the door, right? Like once we say yes to fostering and they come through the door, they get past the sales page, Alexa's sales page. Once I buy what she's selling, all of a sudden, I really like the dogs. For instance, a lot of you have seen on my Instagram, Amelia, this little pup that we're fostering right now, who was just thrown away. She was just thrown away as if she was garbage, and so sad. And so I said, okay, we can take her in, you know. And the first day she came in, I wasn't really excited about it. But then the next day I was a little more excited. The next day I was a little more excited, till now I'm arguing with her about not wanting to get rid of her. She's found her a foster home, and I don't want her to go. Again, I'm deep in the funnel, right? I'm 2-3 steps in. And so my point is, it's basic human psychology. It doesn't matter if it's a sales process or if it's something like an animal or something you thought you didn't want to do, but once you start, it's almost like you have this desire to finish, right? And so you want to put more people into that process. If you charge more money here, okay, then less people will come into the process. So the whole point is, you're kind of stepping people through this. This cost $0. It's a free book, okay? This is a free book. It costs nothing, nothing. It's free, okay? Then we step them a little bit more. Now, $7 is all we're asking you for. You got a free book, but how about you give us $7? They've moved through your process. Now, as they go through these upsells, usually the average order value is, for me, it's like maybe $70, give or take. I mean, you could come up with something here, but I think a 20% take rate here and a 10% take rate here would be feasible. That's 20, and 10 is 30, and then probably a good 10% down in here. Which is 5, is 35, and 7 is like $42. So we could look at your average order value being somewhere around $40, okay? Now a person has come through and on average, they've spent $40 with you. And you've got this link, okay? And this link takes them to what we call P3. This is the webinar for email profits. And this can either be $4.97 all the way up to $9.97. Really, again, whatever you want to sell it for. And it starts with just a reg page. Okay. When people register, it takes them to a thank you page. Okay. And that thank you page has a link that puts them on the webinar. And then the webinar produces buyers. Okay. So you've got to have this page and this page. And that's the pages I'm going to give you tonight. So check this out. You've got all these pages. Back over here, boom. Okay, so I have built you multiple of these pages. Let's go down here. You'll now notice that I have 3 new pages in this funnel for you. Page number 1 is a webinar registration page. Okay, let's take a look at it. It'll load up for me here. All right, this is a basic this is actually a template from my own stuff, right? I've already filled out the copy on it. All you have to do is put a button here for your auto webinar, which we're going to talk about, and then replace your name, okay, and put your photo if you want your photo on here. I left mine on here because I'm the one that's presenting this webinar for you. It's me, right? So since I'm presenting it, I need to be on this page so that people don't get on this webinar and wonder, why in the world am I watching Anthony when I saw somebody else? So I left myself, you have permission to use this. I left my image on here for you to use. This is one webinar registration page that we use. Just move it down here to the end. Here is the other one that we use, okay? This is the other one that we use, and I think you guys will absolutely, this is a really good one, right? No video is required on this one, okay? The only thing you have to do is put your registration button right below these green arrows here, okay? Once you put your registration button in there, this page is done, right? All the copy on it is done. And this, listen, these are pages I use. Like legit, I cloned my own pages. I didn't build you some crappy page that won't convert. I didn't build you a page that sucks. These are my pages, right? I just cloned them and changed the copy. So this is what we're running in our business, and I'm giving it to you, right? Like for free, okay? All right, these are your webinar registration pages, and then this is your thank you page. Okay, let me get all the way down here. This is your thank you page. Let's pull that up. Boom. All right, so this will have a video on it if you want one, or you can take it off. It tells people the important next steps, and then it has your ticket. Your ticket is where information about that webinar is going to show up, okay? Like, how do they get on the webinar? Now, important to note, the webinar, okay, this, you have 2 options. Well, that worked out well. You have 2 options. One, you can use a ClickFunnels auto webinar, or 2, you can use a webinar fuel auto webinar. Okay. There's 2 different ways that you can do an automated webinar. ClickFunnels offers the ability to do this built into ClickFunnels, okay? So it's built in. ClickFunnels automated webinars play a webinar video on a web page. Does everybody understand that? Just say yes if you understand that. Okay. So they're going to play, you're going to be able to register, and then it's going to instantly send you to the webinar, which is basically the video of the webinar, which I've already filmed for you. You'll get that done for you, playing on a web page. Okay. Everybody understands that, yes? Okay, very good. Webinar Fuel is a software We sold this software to you guys back in June, I think, or July. It plays the webinars in software, meaning like all of you that are here with me now, you had to download GoToWebinar. The reason you know this is live is because it's in a software, right? The GoToWebinar doesn't give me an automated process in the software. Like, doesn't. We have to be on here live. Well, most people, when they're watching a webinar in a software like Zoom or GoToWebinar, are more engaged with it because they're in a software. They're not watching a video on a web page. Does everybody understand the difference in the two? Yes? Okay. All right, very good. So I understand the difference. Now, you can do this with either one of these. Okay, you can use ClickFunnels, which all of you already have, or if you've got Webinar Fuel, you can use Webinar Fuel. Webinar Fuel's registration is currently shut down, meaning we don't take any more new students in Webinar Fuel. If you go to webinarfuel.com, there's no button to enroll. So if you have Webinar Fuel, you'll be able to use Webinar Fuel for the webinar. So what I'm going to do is I'm giving you these registration pages because I've got some homework for you next week, okay, that I think would be very intelligent for you to complete. And we've got the registration pages done, okay? Next week, I'm going to give you the automated webinar done for you in ClickFunnels and in Webinar Fuel. And the cool part about it is it's a share link. I just give you a share link and it's done. You don't have to do anything, like in either one of the platforms. It's just done for you, right? So you're going to get the share link for both of them. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if it does. So basically this week, I've given you this page and I've given you this page. That's all the pages are done for your business, right? You've already got the product. Look, let's be clear, okay? Check this out. Free funnels. Look at this. Here's the Email Profits Masterclass membership area. That's what we sell on the webinar, okay? It's already done for you, all right? So all we have to do, if you want, well, you definitely do want, you want these two registration pages and this thank you page, they're gonna be found in your main funnel for this business, right up here. Everybody see that? When I added it, it says webinar reg pages right there. When you download, that way you don't have to download a bunch of funnels. Because if I make a funnel for every single one of these, you'll have a ton of funnels and they'll start costing you more money. So I just put them all in one funnel for you to save you money, right? So, so it will be in here. All you have to do is click that link when I give you the link to this page and you scroll all the way to the bottom down here, down, 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 boom. These 3 pages right here, all done for you. Now, why is it important that you get these tonight? Okay, well, because of what's going to happen next week. Okay, so next week, all right, number 1, I'm going to have a contest. Okay, I want you to redo the webinar reg pages. Okay, I want you to redo them. They must be completely different. You must post in the Facebook group with hashtag, we'll call it hashtag WebReg, just like that, WebReg, W-E-B-R-E-G, okay? And then of course you must link to your page. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy at $50 each. I don't know how many I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy as many as I want, right? So if you build some awesome webinar registration pages, I'm going to buy them. And then of course, I'm going to give to everyone. So whenever I buy them, I give them to all of you completely free. I invest in you. I think we're over $4,000 invested in purchasing assets from our students and giving them back to everybody else just for this one full stack business. All right. Number 2, I'm going to give you the the Done For You webinar in ClickFunnels and Webinar Fuel, okay? You're gonna get the Done For You webinar in ClickFunnels and in Webinar Fuel, completely free, all right? It's gonna be done for you, all right? And then, of course, we have the Partner with Anthony testimonial post in Facebook group, okay? Make sure you do that. That was hashtag PWA profits, I think, right? Yep, hashtag, it's hashtag PWA profits, and it must include proof shots. So inside of your account, show how much money you made if you're going to say how much money you made, right? Okay. And by the way, we're going to be giving out awards. So Partner with Anthony is getting ready to have awards. This is part of the reason why I want to do this. I know how much money you guys have made through Partner with Anthony. I don't know how much money you made through ClickFunnels and GetResponse and all the other revenue streams in there, but we are going to be giving out 2020 Partner with Anthony awards. So there's going to be the that's just terrible. There's going to be the 2020 PWA awards. So we're going to have some really cool awards made for those of you that cross certain thresholds. If you made $500, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000, so on and so forth, you're going to get some really cool awards from Partner with Anthony. So post your screenshots and your proof in our Facebook group. The sooner the better. We're going to be going through it, verifying it, of course, and then we're going to put together our awards, hopefully, and get them out before the end of the year, which would be amazing if we can make that happen. So that's our goal, but we need you to prove and show proof that you actually have done this, right? So super important. All right, so these are the things that are happening next week. Now, tonight, obviously, it's important that you get these 2 registration pages, but it was also important that I buy some members areas. So I'm going to give you the email profits members areas I bought tonight. And you might be saying, Anthony, you haven't bought any. You're right, but that's because I already looked at them because I knew I had a lot to teach tonight. So we had a lot of submissions, about 60 people that submitted. I had 4 people that we went through, looked at, and we felt like, wow, these members areas look really good. They looked like they were well put together. Braden Whitworth, Shane Thomas, Patricia Jones, Jody White. All 4 of you, your membership areas looked really good, had really good content in them, and they felt like membership areas that we would like to purchase and give back to our students. Looking through my notes, because it's been a minute, because we've just gone for so long. Let's see, originally said I was going to purchase 1, but since I've allowed so many people to do it and we've pushed it along, what I'd like to do, if it's okay with you guys, is $100 a piece, $400 invested in all of you. That'll be $100 each, and it's going to be Braden Whitworth, Shane Thomas, Patricia Jones, Jody White. Right. So instead of picking 1 for $250, I picked 4 and invest $400 in you guys. Hopefully you're okay with that, because I want, so many more people actually did this. I want to be able to give away more, and I want to get more membership areas to our student base too. So this is a win-win for everybody. So hopefully you guys are good with that and happy with that. So this is what's happening next week. We have, let's see, we're going to pull this back up. Okay, we have our contest for the webinar registration page. I'm giving you the webinar registration pages we have now. These are my pages. You get a chance to try to beat my pages, right? And I think you can. I'm telling you, I think a lot of you can. I think you can, right? So webinar registration pages, you got to rebuild them completely different. Post a link in the Facebook group, hashtag WebReg, okay? $50 each, unlimited purchase amount. Might buy them all, don't know. right? I'm going to give you the done for you webinars in ClickFunnels and in Webinar Fuel next week. So you've got to have one or the other in order for this to make sense for you, okay? Partner with Anthony testimonials, post them in our Facebook group, hashtag PWA profits, right? Include proof shots. This is going to help us get you in line for the Partner with Anthony awards, the 2020 awards we're going to be sending to your house, right? You'll be able to post online, check this out. I got this award. That's going to be awesome. Then we are giving you the email profits members areas I bought tonight. I bought 4. So I bought 4 different members areas. You're going to get all 4 of them next week right here live on the Success Connection. How many of you are excited about that? Just say yes, give me big yeses. All right, very good. I see lots and lots of yeses. But the first thing that we must do is get you in, right? We must get you into this area right here. This is your partner with, or not your partner, Anthony, Lord, your Success Connection student portal, okay? I'm going to go a really quick run through of it because I know we ran a little bit over time tonight. I had a lot to go through to get to this webinar registration. Partner with Anthony sales video. If you haven't got Partner with Anthony, you can get it. This is where you join our Facebook group. If you haven't joined it, you need to join it. It makes no sense not to. It's free. It's also how you can enter both of these contests. If you've read my book, The Hidden Millionaire, I'd love it if you take 2 seconds to leave me an Amazon review. Follow me on YouTube. We are getting close to the end of the year. At the end of the year, I am going to be announcing one person and giving you a completely done for you business. You can read right there why. All you've got to do is follow me, subscribe to me on YouTube, and actually watch my videos. I can see that, by the way. So if you're not watching the videos, you're not going to win, right? So subscribe, watch my videos. This would be something that you guys really, really are excited about. Subscribe to Facebook alerts. It's a little button right there. That just lets me remind you of our Success Connection webinars through Facebook if you're interested. You need to have ClickFunnels. If you don't have ClickFunnels right now, tonight is the night, now is the time, and this is the place to click the link and get it, okay? There's a completely free trial for 2 weeks, so it's going to cost you nothing. But you need ClickFunnels in order to download all these pages I just showed you. In order to do this, you need ClickFunnels. Webinar Fuel is optional because it just means your webinars will convert higher. It just means you'll make more money from your webinars, right? But you can still do the webinars with ClickFunnels. But you've got to have ClickFunnels to do the registration pages, the sales funnel, the opt-in funnel, like all of that is in ClickFunnels. It's a must-have, okay? At this point for my student base, it's just almost just like if you don't have it, I don't know how to teach you and how to help you because I can give you all these funnels, like all these pages. I mean, these are pages we built, right? We built them. Look at this. All of these pages done, even with videos done for you to sell for you, like the whole thing, it's all done. Once you click this button right here, you open up ClickFunnels, get a 2-week completely free trial, and then you'll scroll past all of these yellow things. These are other businesses we've built on the Success Connection. You're welcome to download all of those. We never stop you. So even if you're a new student tonight, you can get all of the businesses we built for the last years on here, right? But what I want you to do first is scroll down to the bottom, all the way down here where it says your full stack business, and I want you to download everything that you see right here. Just download, 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 download. And when I say download, all it's going to do is instantly put it in your account. It doesn't download it onto your computer, at least not the funnels. It puts them into your ClickFunnels account. So they're ready to go. You don't even have to click anything to launch them. They're done, right? Then you're able to download some of these other assets that you can use, okay? So I want you to click the download button on all of this stuff tonight. Don't procrastinate, okay? Get it all right now, all right? Once you have all of this stuff downloaded, then feel free to check out any of these other businesses as well. And of course, I still have this on here, my K All Day stuff. By the way, for those of you that ordered from Cadence, her store has now been reopened on Etsy. That's a good thing because she had so many orders from you guys that they shut her store down for a minute until she fulfilled those orders. So if you ordered from her little bracelets, you're supporting a 12-year-old entrepreneur, right? There's still some for sale, obviously, through Christmas. So if you are looking to get something for somebody for the holidays, you can check it out. They're really cool bracelets. But for those of you that did order, your bracelet should already be there and or on the way, okay? So with that said, all of these links are right here, but how do you get to this page and how do you make this happen? Well, it's really simple. Very, very easy. You just go right here to this link, okay, right here, go.dsc.com/funnel, and you put in this password, and I thought this password was appropriate for tonight, ready. So go.thsc.com/funnel, and you put in the password ready, R-E-A-D-Y. Why do I do that? Because we're ready to launch this full stack business. Next week, we're done. Next week, you get the automated webinars. They're done. We're going to tie them into your registration pages, and I'm going to go through how to link them all up. And then literally, you're done. You can launch. Just launch it out there, ready to go. How many of you are excited about that? Yes? All right. Very, very good. So what you need to do right now is go to this URL, go.thsc.com/funnel. You need to type in the password ready. You need to understand that this page will only work until midnight tonight. What that means is downloading all these links, downloading all these funnels will only be available until midnight tonight. It will not be available after midnight. Why? Because people steal my stuff, right? These funnels and these pages are meant only for my students. They're not meant to be shared on Facebook with other people. But since people do that, I have to lock it down. So tonight at midnight, this goes away. So what you need to do is take advantage of it right now. So you can go to that link, go.thsc.com/funnel, type in the password ready, okay? Once you do that, you can come in here, you can join our Facebook group, you can download your entire funnels, get ClickFunnels. If you don't have it, then download all the funnels for this business. And of course, remember what your homework is, okay? So there's your homework. Take a screenshot of it real quick, all right? There's a contest. You can rebuild those webinar registration pages, post them, you can make 50 bucks. If you're a partner with Anthony's student and you've made money, post those comments in the Facebook group, hashtag PWA Profits. You will probably end up with one of our awards because we're sending them out to everybody. So it's not only if you send a testimonial, by the way, anybody can get one. But we obviously have to have proof of earnings, and we don't know what you've earned from resources and sources that we can't see, right? So hashtag PWA Profits. Bring them in, start them coming in tonight. The first ones we see are going to be some of the first ones that get awards, right? Mainly just because we have the proof we need. Everybody else will have to reach out to. So it's important to get this done so that you can get your awards for 2020. Partner with Anthony Awards. This is really awesome. We're going to be giving you the done for you webinars next week, and of course giving you the membership areas that we bought tonight from 4 different people. With that said, I will minimize this so you can see that link again. Go.thsc.com/funnel. The password is ready, all lowercase. Listen, everybody, I hope you had a great time on the Success Connection. How many of you enjoyed tonight? Just give me a yes. Okay, very good. I see lots of yeses. Listen, I love what I do. I love showing up for you guys. I love it when you show up for me. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Like I always say, do a little something this weekend that other people are not doing. That's going to keep you ahead of the game. That is the name of the game when it comes to making money on the internet and building your business. Is you got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to put in the effort. You got to be willing to do what it takes to be successful. Don't make excuses, make progress. I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time. Take care, everybody. Good night.